Training Voice Shadow 2 tutorial. Right, while we're here. Alright, let me know if that's too loud or too low, if you guys can still hear me when we get into it. Look how badass he looks. I went to comic con just I think. He's got much more better body than I do. Don't know. Don't jump. Did jump. Hey, hello. Okay, that's right.
Steady, lads. We can take him. God protect us.
What a timely coincidence. I'm dying for a little drop of blood.
Come here!
Fucking essential combat.
Get him! Move away! He's lying!
This is an unpopular attack. Dodge to avoid it.
He's lying! Get him!
Boys, this is still alive.
Come here!
Oh, I see. It's black darkness thing.
here! Get him! You're mine!
I do like and you can dodge. You know, like, it's one thing about heads up that is literally what I'll be saying. Reach my grace on. Sorry guys, just messaging birthday girl. This stream, yeah, literally is for My Nose Blues. It's her birthday today, and literally, this is a game that she's been wanting me to play for a while, which I think she has. How do I get over there? Oh, I see. So much better as well. I don't feel like I'm one lead or anything. Basically, as I'm playing Assassin's Creed Originals. That's what it feels like, right? So look at this. It's like years ago. Like a little bit. Also, guys,
What
if
is
you're
a
new,
but a miserable pile of secrets.
don't forget to hit that follow button. And it also helps out with my channel. So yeah, I'll help you out. If you want to.
God is with me, monster.
God is nothing with you.
That will be your ruin.
The stench of your soul is disgusting. the castle!
You have to. I'm going to adjust this around. How's that? You gonna grab on, Gabe? He's not moving. Right, can't make him move. There you go. Much better. I haven't missed much of the part of the intro. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing. Oh, okay. That's what I'm meant to be doing. I'm meant to be climbing up. Yeah, man. Bro, you think you can catch up? Take bloody Warzone, mate. It used to be like shots at me. Yeah, it's because I've had to reset the Elgato back onto our system. Oh! Thank you.
Die, devil.
Ow, what's the drink? Come here. No, 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 no. Alright, come on in. Should be dead. Bit more yum. It's a shame Van for the part right. Like, you know, as in like,
Come on then.
alright, well, that's explosive.
Die, devil.
That just killed me, didn't it? Like, insta killed me.
The siege titan is destroying the walls of my castle.
I just love the serious look he gives when he's like, how dare you cut me off? My mum loves it. Press A to get off the thing. Come on, don't be that much of a git. Alright, now pop up. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, found it. Now where am I going? Oh, I see. I really hate these bloody bows when one out. I don't know where. The other problem is I don't know where to go because it's still quite dark for me. Oh, up. To be honest, that's partly why I like it, because it's more fast-paced. I don't feel like I'm literally stuck in a, like, basically part of the story. I basically feel like I am constantly you say, move out of the way, he's mine, and you're actually mine. Can't quite dodge. Come on. Each time they say move away, all I keep hearing is Nimue.
Die, devil.
Okay, all I hear is Nimue. He's you know, he's mine. Come on. Oh, you get it.
Move away. He's lying. Die, devil.
You need to head upwards to the head. It reminded me a lot of DMC, to be honest. This one mixed with something else, but I can't remember. It reminds me of Assassin's Creed, if I'm honest, the way that the running is. Well, not the running, but more fun. But it does run with DMC for the constant like boss battles. Yeah, this is like a knight in the background, like. I just corrupted them. Yeah, in the back. Bristol, oh crap! Well, killed it with unholy stuff. And technically, is it impure because the knights are saying they're holy and I was training them? Makes you think. Well, I've got a feeling this has got more comedic, like dark humour. Well, I've got his back. Oh, you don't take over the Crusade, it's awesome. That's a big night.
I will purge the world of your presence.
I will make a nice play out of your Ow.
The stench of your soul is disgusting.
Alright, Doc, we'll calm down. Oh my god, seriously, you're that. That vampire. Remember that vampire from the first one. First. My sword actually do anything. You can break with a strong hit.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world. Come and face me.
I would do. You can go at me. Simply going to come on fucking attack. Oh, I like that bit. Don't take the hits. Ow!
The stench of your soul is disgusting.
Yeah? Your mum said you would stop it. I just love this, because it's giving me unlimited this heal. I'm just abusing that guy, literally just... Stop anyway? But just constantly healing, I'm just constantly healing because of it. me hers or to make Gable hers, because I'm already taken off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the vampire, but I'm not taking off. By a lady who can pretty much probably kick the vampire's ass without trying. Do I have to fight another one? Because this noise is slightly annoying. Yeah, you for you, technically, because you're name. You're meant to be up in the north. I see what you mean. Oh, it's human.
Christus vivit, Christus regnat, Christus ab omni malo te defendat, maledicti et excommunicati daemones, in virtute istorum factorum Dei
I was
nominum.
like you once. But your God showed me another path.
Messias, Emmanuel, Soter, Sabaoth, Etios, Inkyros, Athanatos, Jehovah, Adonai.
That's why the power of your God cannot destroy me, because I am his chosen one.
Et ab omni loco
Ubi fuerunt haec nomina et digna Dei, praecipimus vobis, ad queligamus vos ut non habietus.
Wait.
Potestatem per pestem, nec per aliquod, quodamque maleficium nocere incantationem neque, in anima nec in corpore.
So God made the first vampire? What? You are hunted by her, yeah, that it has. I hate him with a passion, almost as much as Camilla. Ooh, it's now all demonic. I got my weapon back. That part was like a big FU to them. It's like, bitch, please, I was doing this while you was twinkling your dad's eye. I missed that. Why is there a samurai vampire, dude?
In ages long past, there was once a warrior
Why
who
was
was
there?
both noble and brave beyond
Sounds kind of just
his deeds of heroism.
Nope,
and
okay,
skill
not
in
what.
combat are legend. His name was whispered within
There
the
you go.
hallowed halls of men for countless
Oh,
generations.
it's Alucard. I
Yet
do wonder
now
why I
his
had a
name
samurai
is
sword.
lost in the mists of
Oh
time.
wait, oh god, it's not playing the first bit being the
It is
end
said
bit,
that
is it?
destiny delights in the misfortunes of men, and so it proved true for Gabriel Belmont. For even after defeating the Lords of Shadow and ending their
I
reign of
guess that.
terror, his soul was consumed by the very darkness that he sought to destroy. As that ancient prophecy foretold, whomsoever defeats the Lords of Shadow will sit upon their throne to rule as the Prince of Darkness. But before fate had played its hand, and unknown to Gabriel, his beloved wife Marie conceived a son by him. The Brotherhood of Light warned her of that ancient prophecy and the terrible fate which lay before her husband. So, with heavy heart, she concealed her pregnancy. For it is written that only the blood of that lineage has the power to defeat the Prince of Darkness. Thus, When newly born, the child Trevor was hidden from his father and raised a holy warrior of the Brotherhood in secret, so that one day he would be ready to stand against his own blood, as foretold. That day would come, some 25 years later, for what had once been Gabriel Belmont was now a powerful vampire known as Dracula, the Dragon. The Brotherhood of Light fought against the onslaught of his dark armies, which laid waste to towns and villages across the land, but to little avail. Trevor was now fully grown to manhood, and the truth of his origin and destiny of the Belmont clan was finally revealed to him. So he set out to confront his father and end his family's shame forever. But Trevor failed and was mortally wounded in the confrontation with his father. He was no match for Dracula's terrible power. Yet, as he lay dying, Trevor finally revealed his true identity. Dracula was driven mad with grief and rage over the revelation. He desperately sought to save his dying son by giving him his own lifeblood. But it was too late, or so he thought. Dracula buried his son within the walls of his great castle, and then swore bloody vengeance upon the world. Raising an army of creatures beholden only to him, he struck with fury and merciless cruelty at humanity. He vowed to hunt God's children for all eternity. But fate still had one last card to play. Dracula's blood had power, and that power now coursed through the veins of his dead son, slowly reviving him over many years, until one night he emerged once more into the world, not as a man, but as a creature like his father. What had once been Trevor Belmont was now gone forever. He was now a vampire like his father, though he swore that he would not be like him. He would take the name Alucard. He would be a force for good, opposing his father's capacity for evil. In that very moment, Alucard swore to destroy Dracula. But fate had something else in mind. Meanwhile, Trevor's own son grew into a fearsome warrior with a reputation that far exceeded even that of his illustrious father. Simon Belmont knew little of his own lineage, nor his importance in the events to come. All he knew was that his mother had died at the hands of Dracula's minions when he was but an infant, and his father had been killed in single combat with Dracula. Found and raised by the people of White Mountains, Simon had but one purpose in life: to destroy Dracula for the murder of his parents. After years of training in the arts of war, Simon set off for Dracula's castle and a date with destiny. Once in the castle, Simon met Alucard, and knowing little of the true identity of his companion, joined forces with him. Blood bound them together, and fate took a hand once again, as finally they met their dreaded foe in mortal combat. Simon defeated Dracula with his whip, and yet Alucard sensed that all was not as it should be. Dracula would return.
According to the Belmont thing, there's two Trevors. So I have been told this isn't apparently the actual true thing to the actual Castlevania storyline. But my theory is maybe one was Drac's son called Trevor, but then because it's like it says Trevor the first, and then down the line is Trevor the second. No. But to be honest, that's cool either way. Oh, and that's how you become into the future. In the end bit of the last one. Because I'm guessing he's sitting in and he goes, I'm DRACUL. Caveman, you're old as shit. Yeah, Trevor the Second is the anime one. So, in this story, I'm guessing Trevor the First is Alucard. And, to be honest, that kind of rocks if it was made into the anime anyway, because you don't actually, in the anime, you don't actually, he calls himself Alucard only. He doesn't call himself Trevor, or reveal. And there was a blood link. I don't know, my brain actually hurts right
An
now.
unusual hiding place for the Prince of Darkness.
Ah.
Don't you think?
Zoba.